Cool. Where am I? There you go. Sorry it's moved, it's over to the left a bit, but I need to rest my hand. So earlier I did a first pass of this style of graffiti alphabet. Or I'll put graffiti inspired alphabet because some people get unhappy. Overall it was alright. There's a couple of letters I'm going to redo. Overall decent, but I mean the I is really difficult. The Z, the V, I don't know what I can do with the V, and the D as well. But I don't know. I'll go back over that on another time. That was just a quick sort of hour stream I did earlier. For this stream, I need to come back to these two. What I want to do for this stream is this. Carrying on with inking these in. So I did this one. The last, well, as you can see, I finished that one. Just gonna run over this and make some last minute adjustments. I thought about maybe doing a bit of a background for that. I don't know. I don't know where my what's that? Never mind. Yeah, like this background was more sort of vertical on the first one. I might do it more horizontal on this one. Yo, how's it going, Coob? Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Yeah, the one I did earlier, I mean, during the day, it's always going to be quieter. And I meant to do that stream last night, but the last 2 days, so what went Thursday, so Tuesday and, well, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I've been out with the family all week. And when we got back yesterday, there was like a fun fair thing on where I live. And then we went and got food afterwards. And by the time I got back home, I was absolutely shattered. So we got in... when did we get in? About just before 6. We'd sort of been out eating. I actually set up my camera and I sat down on my beanbag chair just down there and I just crashed for like 2 hours. I was absolutely knackered. I just couldn't do it, so I thought, oh, I'll just do it today. But yeah, it's all good. But I think I said in one of my earlier streams, or earlier back end of last week, start of this week, that, well, it would have been the week, whenever it was, Friday I think was the last time I did it, that this week's going to be all over the place because especially Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday I've been out with the family like 3 days in a row. and it's just a busy week because the wife's off, so we're just trying to sort of get as much in before the kids go back to school. But I think the back end of this week is going to be a bit quieter, so I should be on a bit more. I should be able to do a bit more work. But I wanted today just to be a bit relaxed. I did that alphabet earlier, and I want to come back to this and start inking these in. So that's what I'm doing. How are you anyway, bud? Are you alright? All good? Had a good week? Wasn't doing anything. Yeah, like I say, it was just... And thank you for the like, by the way. How do I want to play? Do I want to darken the edges of that as well? No, I'll start as is. Been getting proper sleep all week. Oh, good stuff. It's really important getting a good sleep in. But you feel mega after that. Yeah, I'm with you there. I'm not a great sleeper. Like I can never get to sleep, even when I go to bed at a sensible time. Like I just cannot sleep, and then the next day when I wake up I feel absolutely exhausted and want to do nothing except sleep, when that's the time you should be getting up. Sit through my tracks in order to complete an album. Oh, beautiful stuff. I was meaning to ask about if you were gonna sort of get an album together, but no, that sounds amazing. I'll definitely be interested in that. When you put it up for sale or wherever, let me know and I'll cross your palm with silver for a copy. Absolutely. I think you've said before, but where is it you drop your music? Is it SoundCloud, did you say? Or Spotify? A lot of all the retro albums that I've bought have been from Bandcamp. That's a really good one. Oh, okay. So what, will you be releasing it as like a full video? Like, I don't know how long your album will be, like a 30-minute sort of YouTube video thing, or? I've got 2 likes. Thank you for the other like, whoever that was. Appreciate it. I've said this before, but it's happened a few times where when I've been quieter, like when I've not dropped any work, like if there's been a few days where I've not been able to live stream or put any videos out, I tend to get like a little upsurge in subs. Like I've jumped up to 223. I mean, it's only like 3 or 4 subs, but that's still a lot for me. Tried editing a video about 45 minutes long. The file kept getting corrupted no matter how. Oh, that's an odd one. Yeah, I'd obviously it's your music and you can do what you want, but if you set up like a, I don't know how you would do this. I don't know how it works with sound files, but like a donations page or charge. I mean, I've got no idea what the going rate for charging for music is, but like a $5 or something like that, maybe. One of the artists I really like is an artist called Mitch Murder. He's a really good artist, and he did a donation page on his, so you could give as much as you want. I wanted to give more, but because I was poor and I really wanted his albums, I think it was £1 each, so it was £4 for 4 albums. But I have said that when I start making money off this, I'm going to go back and sort of redonate, because I actually think his work's worth more than that. I just wanted to actually pay some money for his work. I didn't want to rip it. I never rip artists' work who I like. I always try and pay for it, even though there's like a million workarounds for it. But oh, thank you, appreciate it. I do try. It's just hard. Like it's just hard, kind of dividing your time up appropriately. Like especially when you've got a family and stuff. And you're kind of the main sort of care parent, and being a parent is not the same as being a carer. But that's why I want to do this as a job, because if I start making, when I start making money from this, it can just free up so many things, which will then most importantly free up time, and I can just do more. But at the minute it's a slow process. But I think it's bound to be when it's early on. You're still figuring stuff out. I'm hoping to hit my stride within the next 12 months. Like I've had 12 months to kind of figure it out, or figure little things out like scheduling and what to draw and how to draw certain things. So hopefully I can really sort of pin down a lot more work over the next 12 months or so. Hobby and wouldn't charge for it. It's fair enough. That's absolutely fair enough. It's your work and you do with it as you please, and I totally understand that. Like if it's a hobby and you just want to sort of get your work out there, completely understand that. That's another thing I need to think about, is how much to charge. Like I don't want to undercharge, I don't want to overcharge. I've kind of got a rough idea of what I would charge. don't know exactly yet. I think, like I say, the goal over the next few weeks is to sort of get the originals kind of done. I'm not just going to do one and then say, hey, this is it. I'm going to, before I show off any, I'm going to do, at the very, very, very least, I'm going to do at least 5. But that's at the minimal. Which is why I've got to kind of rejig the old sort of timetable, because I need to start prioritising that a bit more. So sort of any time I would normally say do a live stream, I'd probably do that instead. And the thing is, I wouldn't record that. But it depends on the live stream. More interested in fan base than making money. Yeah, no, that's absolutely fair enough. You want eyes on your work. Which is exactly what I want. I want people to actually see my work, but I also want to make a living out of it. So it's just trying to find the balance. And like I say, because I'm still sort of new at this, I'm only a year deep, and I haven't even made anything to sell yet. Those lines are crisp. Thank you. They're all right. Be right back. Yeah, no worries, dude. Yeah, they're okay. They're all right. They're all right. Ah, right, I've just seen where I nearly messed up here. I remember this from last time. Sorry, my head is in the shot. Apologies for that. Wonder why that didn't make sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Missed everything after want my eyes. Yeah, well, that was basically the end of the thought. It was just, I just want eyes on my work, but because I want to get, I want this to be my job and actually get paid for it. It's striking a balance between both of them. I think as well, for ages, I thought working for yourself was like almost like an impossible dream. Like, no, you can't work for yourself, that's silly. But I just got to the point where I was like, well, why not? What else am I going to do? I'm terrible at selling insurance. Well, I wasn't that bad at it, but I hated it with a passion. Getting flipping abused off customers. Getting me to pretend to give a toss about their car insurance. Like, mate, I don't care. This is if you want to buy car insurance from us, it's going to be this amount of pounds. If you want it, sound. If you don't, I'll see you later. I don't care about this company. Oh, son of a stupid light. Shut up. Sorry about all the pinging and beeping. Stupid light. I might thicken that out a bit. We'll see. I'm going to use the 101, this thing here. Right, I need to pay attention to this bit because I don't want to overdraw on a line that's not supposed to be on. The idea behind this is I wanted a 3D effect. So I wanted to try it with just details and then with this one a 3D effect. But I wanted to be like the detail like cutting through the 3D. That's what I wanted it to look like. And then the bottom one more inspired by a wild style. So because that's what the sort of alphabet I've been doing is kind of, the point of it is it's like a base, you do with it as you wish. So the first one, it would be just like a flat, the flat series of letters with details on a background, this one being 3D, and then this one more wild style, and then you can combine them all. What I might do as well, because these letters, the way I've designed these letters, and I'm rambling a bit, but I'm just thinking out loud, the size of these letters were designed to fit in this sketchbook. Because, well, that's the graffiti one, but so, and because it's 6 letters, I wanted to make sure it fit within the page, and because I like working with dot grids and I like exact sizes and dimensions, it's playing about with that and manipulating it. So these letters are designed to fit on this size bit of paper, but what I am thinking is if I make bigger pieces, what I would do is I would just double the dimensions to fit on, say, an A4 bit of paper. So these are 6x6. Well, no, it wouldn't work then, would it? Because it would be 12 by 12 and there's not enough room. I don't know. That's for later anyway. Never mind. I'll just continue with this. Probably won't be as chatty on this bit because I'm going to concentrate. Already messed up the first line because it's at the wrong angle, but fine. I always think, oh, there's not much to do on this. This won't take as long, but I've just realised I've got to do every single bit like this, so it is going to take quite a while to do this. But I'd say it's good practice. And then, oh yeah, I panelled it out, didn't I, in the middle bit. I might change that, I don't know, we'll see. Just got a new shipment of ooh, nice. What sketchbooks and pen did you get? I'm like a little boy at Christmas when I get new pens. Keep buying more. I used to do that. 9x14 sketchbooks. Frixion pen. Oh, have I heard of that? When you said there, so you can erase it, I remember. Have I got something like that saved in my Amazon wish list? Is it blue? Like the shell of it, is it blue? There's probably loads of different ones you can get, but that does sound familiar. I was looking at one of those a while ago. Oh, that sounds wicked. I wouldn't mind having a go with one of those. But I know what you mean about the sketchbooks. I used to do that. I've tried being a bit better with it now. Well, that was actually one of the reasons I started that Black Book series, because I had that sketchbook, or that dot grid pad, and I stopped using it because I thought, well, I've got my scrapbooks, so I don't need it for that. But it just seemed like, because it was the first dot grid book I ever bought myself. No, it wasn't. I tell a lie. I got 3. I'm lying at my rear end on that one. I got 3. In fact, are they? It was like a pack of 3 dot grid. Oh, I don't know where they are. They're here. So are they these things? So I got these 3. These were the very first dot grid pads I ever got. It's a pack of 3, and I thought, right, I'll use one for graffiti, one for doodles, and one for skulls, because I wanted to start incorporating. Yeah, so I drew a load of skulls in this one. Yeah, because I wanted to incorporate. This one was my graffiti one. I was practicing letters and stuff, and then this one was the doodle one. The very beginnings of it. Oh yeah, I remember I did that. At the very beginnings, I can recognise that. Yeah, and then I kind of abandoned them because I started to get the Rhodia A4 stuff. And it was when I started to get the Rhodia pads, these were the ones that I'm drawing in now. I stopped drawing in that black book, but I thought, no, I don't want to waste that pad. So that's when I thought, well, why don't you just use it for, you know, just fill a page with a random doodle. And that's where I got the idea from it. And it seems to have surprisingly been like one of the more popular series that I've done. Like, I've had a lot of questions about it. Like, people were saying, oh, I had someone on Instagram, I forgot about this, basically saying that they want to buy one of those pieces. They sounded quite dodgy the way they spoke. Like, it was it seemed like a bit of a shoddy account. Like, they do the whole profile picture of a beautiful woman and then saying they're from a certain place, and it's like they don't speak like that language very well. It just, you know, all the red, you look it up and it's like loads of red flags. Because they said, oh, I'll buy your art for a good price. And I was kind of being polite, like, I was very generous, but it's in a sketchbook. It's not like I can't sell it, but I might sort of down the line sort of photocopy them and digitally put them in a book. I was trying to explain this to them, but they just kept coming. I think they even said, I buy your art. No, they said it in such a really comical way, like, I buy art. I'm like, oh, you're not understanding what I'm saying. It's like, okay. And it's purple. Also got some black refills for it. Nice. Kind of annoys me is that there was no sketchbooks in this size with dot grids that weren't like 4 times. Yeah, some of them can be quite pricey. Like the one I got that I do my black book stuff in, that was about £17, but I thought that was just a birthday present to myself, so the hell. Wow, that's annoying. I'm just looking at my, but now that you reminded me. There was an A6 book I wanted to get. Sorry, I meant to order something for the missus and it was just still sat there in my basket and I didn't actually press buy. What an idiot. I'll try and find the brand for you. Like, do you prefer working in smaller... what did you say? What was the diameter? 9 by 14 centimeters. I don't know what size that is. That's very small. Sorry, Coob, I'll just get to it now. I'll tell you what book I was looking at getting. It was... yeah, a pocket notebook. It was an A6 one. Oh, it's not available now, but it was, I think it was about 12, oh no, it's £10, I think. Oh, it's actually, it was £18 for an A6, it's a proper flashy book. And I thought, I can't pay that. But it's just, I've just seen it's dropped for £10, so I might get that. But anyway, I'll crack on with this. People didn't drop in here to listen to me bang on about my Amazon wish list. But yeah, I thought I'd just tell you about the book I was looking at getting. Because I do want to start up the A6 stuff again, but it's just, I've said it before, like just trying to split your time. But like I said, over the holidays, like since sort of the end of July, it's been difficult because it's not been bad. Like that's just the way the holidays go. Like you prioritise your family, don't you? Like spending time with your kids and going on your holidays, actually making it a holiday. And because I'm doing this from home, it's sometimes it has to take a little bit of a backseat. Not fully, but it's just a lot harder to keep your schedule going. Friends starting Rocket League. Nah, man, you crack on if you've got some Rocket League to do. I think my son's playing that now, actually. No, man, it's fine. You go and crack on. I'll be jumping back on some Call of Duty multiplayer after this, just to chill out on. And then probably carry on watching TV series that I started. Like up to this point, it's taken half an hour, and I always thought with this one, I thought, oh, I can do this a bit quickly. It's not as detailed as that, but because of the amount of lines I've got to draw, that's what's making it take a bit longer. I think I need to play for a bit. I'll be back later. Take care, man. Yeah, no, have a good one. Have a good session. I don't know how long I'll be on for, but if I'm here, I'm here. If I'm not, I'll catch you the next time I'm on. It's all good. Like I say, always appreciate it when you drop in. So thank you very much for that. And thank you, of course, to anyone else who's dropped in. Always appreciate it. I need to be careful here because of sorry, I keep getting my big stupid face in the shot. Nobody wants to see that. Ooh, thought I'd messed up there because I didn't put the lines in. It's all good though. Okay. That's the main bit done. Yeah, I might thicken out. I might thicken out this line a bit. Not loads, but just a bit. That's a bit off. So I rescued it a little bit. Let's have a look at it from... It's looking okay. That's not the best line. God, it's a crummy line as well. Holy crap. Concentration's falling a bit. Last letter. I'm going to do one more thing actually after this. Okay, all in the pen weight. Let's have a look at you on the screen. Yeah, that looks better. Brings it out a bit more. I think one more thing I'm going to do. I'm going to get my pencil. Just going to make sure this is. Just going to grey these bits in. If it ends up looking crap, I can always rub it out. Oh, I'll do the bits around the edge as well. Forgot about that. I'll put you there. Okay, that'll do for now, I think. How do I detail it though? I was going to panel it, but I don't know if that will work. I know what I'm going to do instead, actually. I'm going to... One of the ones I did before. So, this one here is the first one I did. This one. I don't like it, even though I've followed kind of almost the same, I don't know, pattern or the same way that I've drawn it, like with the 3D effect coming down. but it's kind of a deliberately imperfect 3D, whatever. The sort of red, orange and yellow colour combo I thought would work really well, but the way I've patterned it doesn't work, and the black line between them doesn't work, in my opinion. But if I were to say on this one, because it's 6 high, so if I were to evenly panel them this way, well, not even panel them, but just say gradient them, that's probably a better. Yeah, so when I come to actually detail it, or colour, or not even detail it, but just colour it, just an even gradient of 3 colours, that would go up. Yeah, I think this one I'll keep to the greens, so I'll just note it there. I'll put sun colours. So yeah, when I come to colour it, I'll not put a black line between them, I'll just do the colour gradient and then see how that works. But that's another one done. It's turned out nice. Not sure if I'm going to keep the grey within the sort of panels that are cutting through. I suppose I have to do this, wouldn't I? There you go. That's a bit more consistent. Yeah, I'll leave that there for now. It's turned out all right. Let's have a look at you. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Zoom in a bit on you. Yeah, it's looking all right, that. Looking all right. Move that way. So that's those two done. Next time I'm on, I'll do the bottom one, and then I'll start to colour them. But yeah, it's a good hour 15, or just shy of hour 12. But it's turned out pretty good. I'm happy with that. I'll do the next one whenever I'm online next. Tomorrow, I'm pretty sure there's nothing on tomorrow, so I should be able to stream the Arteza series. I'm on the 12th colour, I think, or the 11th. I can't remember. So tune in for that. I'll either be on, I'll try it and get on it around about 12ish, between 12 and 1. If not, it'll be later in the evening. But either way, I will try my best to be on again tomorrow. Thank you to everyone who came in to give it a watch. Thank you for the likes. Coob, again, as always, thank you for coming in, saying hello. And I'll catch you all next time.